What's up, man? What's going on? Better late than never, man. Straight up. Straight up. Better late than never. Better late than never. We go live here. Let me pin that up. Pin that up. Okay. I don't know what this is. It should have been a lineup page. They did a little bit of retooling. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. Mm. Man, I had a dentist appointment today. Not at the moment. Not at the moment. They emailed me. They sent me some free news, some new free stuff and stuff like that. But not at the moment. The way the way my the way my schedule and stuff like that set up, I can't use everything, right? But Game Day Insights is where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm really at. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff I have to do it the long way and the free way because I can't be all over the place. You know. Uh, so right now I'm not using it at fully. A lot of new tools evolving every day. Yeah. Um, we got weather implications for sure. Let me see. A lot of weather implications, so beware, weary of the weather. I haven't looked at anything. This could be more of a. It could definitely be something like a freestyle situation for me. But yeah, I haven't even. I haven't went through anything, my guy. I do them sometimes, but you got to be here, man. I be hitting them. You got to be here. That's the people that I do them sometimes. I start doing them sometimes. But the process, um, the process brings it, right? Look, going over the lineups, going over the pitch mix, going over the batters. It's gonna help you see a lot of stuff because I do money lines. It's gonna help. I'm actually been more successful with the dogs. Truth be told, I'd rather bet on dogs. I'd rather bet on dogs. And this, going through these slates help me find these dogs. You know what I'm saying? So Miami been eating yesterday. That was my yesterday was all over Pittsburgh yesterday. All over Pittsburgh, you know, all over Pittsburgh yesterday. That was my favorite play, cash to play. And doing this every day is gonna help you identify trends, who's hot, shit like that. So, uh, that's why it is what it is. Let me get this shared up a couple more places real quick. I haven't looked at anything today. Like I said, I went to the dentist today. Motherfucker had to do the other half of my mouth. I feel I feel a little bit better right now. So you can use this. We can use this as a freestyle session or whatever. I don't really care. But I'm sharing this up. Drop a like for me. Make sure I ain't doing this for nothing. Whether you're on YouTube, I'm gonna add my Twitch in Friday. I'm gonna drop. I'm add my Twitch in Friday. I might drop. I don't know. I won't say I might drop Facebook. I might because they deleting my lives. They're deleting my lives, and not just mine, but they're deleting live videos, and that's weird. Uh, you know, but I can do uploads and stuff like that. But people should be on my YouTube anyway because that's my primary spot. I've been doing daily under point 0.5 runs, first innings, and I've been doubling my money off that. I either use the first or last game. That's nice. You could also, like, depending on what book you got, you could take the under 1.5 runs as well. So that's something that you could look at as well. I remember you said to look into the hardest stadiums to score in. Yeah, some stuff like that. Pitching definitely is what it, definitely a big factor in that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, yeah, some of the hardest stadiums will help when it comes to, somebody that come up there with the one swing of the bat type shit, but it is what it is. All right. Damn. Now the weather. See, so the weather is definitely going to be play a major part every day. Right now, we got a lot of weather implications, right? So, San Diego Padres at Philly, a broken line of storms moves in around first pitch. Then light rain continues through maybe 10 p.m. I'm not sure what they plan to do, but there's some postponed risks here. And all in all the East Coast games dealing with essentially the same weather forecast. St. Louis at Pittsburgh, a sprinkle at worst. Game should play without issue. Detroit and Washington, one of my favorite games I wanted to target. Man, it's just look, it's red. You don't normally see reds. Detroit, Washington, storms move in pregame, and while the heaviest might clear around first pitch or shortly thereafter, there's still lighter rain sticking around 10 or 11 p.m. I think there's a pretty legit shot of a postponed here, right? So, it is what it is with that situation, right? Atlanta at Tampa Bay Rays. Ooh, before let me talk about this motherfucking game right here because, of course, I had the strikeouts for Lopez yesterday. Of course, he only pitched like 2 or 3 innings yesterday. That shit was weird as hell. Rasmussen came out there getting his ass beat up. I really, 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 really knew really knew Athletics was finna get busy yesterday, bro. I knew it. Looking at those pitch mixes and stuff like that, I just felt like Athletics was gonna put up the runs. That's why you could always look at money lines, but you could look at team totals too, right? When you feel like a team just gonna score, just take the team total sometimes. You don't have to take the full games, right? It's more than what. That's why it's important. That's why it's nice to pull up, to the stream. You know what I'm saying? And it's nice to get the feedback from you all as well. So scatter pop-ups of showers, storms, but latest models keep things dry. We'll see how it looks closer to lock. Milwaukee, New York Mets. I'm a bit more optimistic here as the game could start dry, then deal with light rain throughout the latter half. if what it says, if that is indeed how it looks by first pitch, I'll lower the risk even more. Assuming they can just play it out in the rain, but as of this update, we're still a bit far out timing. Uh, it, it- so he when he does this early in the morning, so you definitely need to be checking. Right before lock, shit like that, around lock, because there's ways you can benefit when it comes to you know, weather. You can bet pitchers unders and stuff like that. Sometimes those motherfuckers don't come out after a rain delay, shit like that. Milwaukee, New York Mets. I'm a bit more. Oh, well, yeah. Cincinnati and Boston. Um, Storms are going to pop up in game, and if they pop up over the ballpark, it could be a problem. Can't pinpoint it yet, but for now, I think we start dry and then need to dodge thunderstorms development. Angels, Atlanta, orange. A line of storms move in around 10 p.m. Prior to that, there are some scattered showers and storm activity. Hopefully, we can avoid one of those popping over the ballpark because it not will only cause a delay, but to make the second line more of an issue. Cleveland, Chicago Cubs winds around 5 miles an hour. A bit in from right, a bit in right for left. I really want to see that. I want to look at that. Houston at Colorado, a late start wouldn't shock me. Anything beyond that would. Warm with winds blowing out at 10 miles. Oh, course. That's the spot right there, course for sure. Want to see what's going to happen there. Maybe the dogs can be barking here in Houston, right? In Colorado. That's another thing you want to look at. John Collins said he said top 10 big on win. So I didn't look at anything, but Scatter pop-up shower storms, but latest models keep things dry. We'll see how they look. Okay, close to the lot. Right. Or you can look at the over, right? Because you can look at the over too. What's the over under in this one here? I know I'm late, but it's 9. It probably opened up at probably 8.5. 8.5 would have been decent. I probably would have liked that. Jeffrey Springs, Shane Bars on the mound. We got to see what's going to happen here, right? So let's get right to it. Um, Weather. Since I'm very, very late, damn. I don't know how I want to do this. Uh, Damn, my mouth's still numb, man. That motherfucker, Dennis, boy. Dennis is our motherfucker. Um, Not my favorite game here. This first. Oh shit, that game get ready to come on. Still not my favorite game. I don't know what I was gonna do here. I tried to take a little glance at it, but I couldn't. I couldn't look at it. So, Freed and Yankees and Tampa Bay. Toronto. I do know Judge has a big time history versus this guy, Gosman. I get a pitcher lean towards the New York Yankees. I don't know how invested or interested I'll be in bats here. I got this boy been pitching really, really good. But like I said, he's a lefty. Could be another situation like yesterday. Rodon, he been pitching pretty good. This Toronto team, they just don't strike out. You know what I'm saying? And they okay versus lefties. You see, with the history Vladdy had yesterday, right off the back he cast his bases. You know what I'm saying? So but not my favorite game today. Jazz been warm as hell. That's another thing there. So I want to look at the Yankees. Um, I want to look at the Yankees here, lefties. What is he throwing versus the Yankees lefties right here? Um, Fastball 55% of the time. Lately. Last 3 weeks, no bombs for Jazzy, but he's been okay. Fly ball is there. Barrel's down. Last 3 weeks. Last 7 days for Jazz. Trent. This is just the fastball itself. Throw the rest of the pitches in there. Okay. But Jazz has been on fire, straight up. But so it is what it is, that situation. I don't know where I want to go with this though. Truth be told, um, it was a game I was definitely was going to look over. I just was going to take the game off. Truthfully, I was. Uh, the righties here look really good. Judge looks really good there. While I'm at it, let me go over here to Jackson. I didn't put any prompts today, because I knew the weather was going to be a problem here today, but I will. I'll ask it. I'll see what's going to happen right here. Um, I'll got for the home run. Let that load up. That's my AI companion, and we'll see what he likes when it comes to the home runs. And then I'll put the bets in there after that. Judge, the Mayhew. The Yankees bats. I don't know, man. This is a team that I'm not going to be betting on. Truth be told, moving forward, I ain't even gonna lie. It's not a team I'm gonna be betting on. Judge likes this pitch mix though. Judge got a big history versus him. A bunch of bombs. Um, Max Fried, Vladdy was good. Tanner Heeneman. Who's in the lineup? I know Clement, Vladdy, probably Heeneman. Uh, he should be in the lineup. Let's see. Clement. Oh, what's up with what's his name? Boba It's 2 days in a row he ain't been in the lineup. Is he hurt? Springer hitting second today. Guerrero, Clerk, Heeneman. Hmm. Snyder. Hmm. Springer. What about Home? Hmm. Them boys do not strike out, man. Clement. Clement. Vladdy. Batting 400 last 8 weeks. Same old song versus these lefties. Small sample size, but they still getting busy. They got busy yesterday. Clement, Vladdy. No, Vladdy. Yeah. Both of them batting 400. Well, same old song, man. Straight up. Same old song. Where's Vladdy down here? 331. Same old song, man. Not looking for much in this game though. If that game get ready to come on, I mean a few hits. I'm not on this game. Uh, San Diego and Philly. Another game what I'm probably not on. Let me check this weather again. It's orange. Keep an eye out on the situation. I want to see what the strikeouts is for Pavetta. If they could have found a way to play this game, Pavetta strikeouts at 5.5. Um, I think he could come in here and drop some of them Philly bats, but we'll see. That's what I wanted to look at that Philly game for. Probably strikeouts for Pavetta, just to see if he can go in there and get busy. Yesterday, Lopez had to be tipping his pitches. They came straight out and got busy on him, got him on out the way. He had to be tipping his pitches. Lopez. Let me see. Pavetta. I want to take a look at Philly striking out. Where they at last 30 days? Down there at the bottom. Number 12th, last 2 weeks. Last 7 days, Philly. Number 7th is striking out. 7th is striking out. So they can strike out. Weather though, got to keep an eye on the weather, man. Got to keep an eye on the weather. I know that there's some righties here that can hit us what he's throwing. Uh, Alec Bohm, Trey Turner, Castellanos, all of them batting 300 on this pitch mix here. Just to let you guys know that. But as of late, we'll see. They still batting about 300 off this pitch mix as of late. A lot of small ball, no bombs like that. Last 2 weeks, usual suspects still batting 300 and 400, shit like that, right? Uh-huh. Not a ton of power. Some hits, some tappers, stuff like that for the righties. And Nick Pavetta got a 26% K rate to righties, and he has thrown 9 Ks to righties there. I mean 9 home runs. Um, to the lefties here, his Nick Pavetta has a 28% K rate, so he's got some good K stuff. On the road versus lefties, his K percentage goes down to 25%, still serviceable. Stott, Schwarber, Kepler, Stott, those guys are the ones who have the bombs. Um, when you're comparing them between them and the righties. Uh, as of late, they haven't been looking that good though. Kyle Schwarber, 44% K rate. Brandon Marsh, 33% K rate. Kepler, you know what I'm saying? So, 5.5 Ks. If he's got it going, he's got it going. He could come in here and probably sit some of these lefties ass down, straight up. So just you want to know who's going to be in the lineup, figure out what's going to happen with the weather, and then things like that. Figure it out from there. Not too much on San Diego bats. They're just going to have to show me something, right? I've been doing good, not betting on them. I've been doing good, not betting on them at all. Anytime you get a lefty, in my opinion, of course, what's the kid's name? Um, Machado is always in play there. Let's keep it moving. St. Louis Cardinals, Pittsburgh Pirates here. The way the Pittsburgh Pirates was playing, of course, it'll be Pittsburgh Pirates or nothing. For me, um, I would imagine. I haven't looked at anything yet though, but we got an over under 7 here. I do want to take a look at Palante though. I probably won't be betting any St. Louis bats here, but I want to take a look at Palante right away, right? So Palante here. He's the guy to one side. I think the lefties he's throwing that fastball, so that's gonna have to put Cruz and Reynolds in play. So the difference between Cruz and Reynolds, I mean Reynolds is the better. I think Reynolds is the better overall hitter, more skilled hitter, and he could go up there and get you 3 hits, type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Cruz got a little bit to go. Pittsburgh, St. Louis. He said, "I can't believe worldwide changed." Yeah, I mean, what the hell? I mean, what all did they change? I know they must have changed a little bit of their little. I see the bold fonts and stuff like that. Did they change ownership? What else did they change, man? Did they change ownership or something? Mm. Let me refresh this. All right, so I definitely want to take a look at Palante though. Um, oh, just how I look, yeah, for sure. Palante, 6 home runs to lefties, 6 home runs to righties. In general, he's pitching his worst to righties, 296 batting average. Um, he fly ball is down at 16%, so he can do some ground balls. You know what I'm saying? Um, versus righties, where are they on the road? Right on the road in the pitcher's park. Uh, away versus righties. 4 bombs, isolated powers up. Bell's down. Okay, whatever. We'll look at these righties. He's throwing that fastball. So the lefties is where he's throwing that dominant fastball at. But he's pretty much spreading the love here. So let's see. Andrew McCutcheon's got 5 bombs. Um, at home. Okay, let's bring it in. Definitely want to see if Tommy Pham going to be in the lineup. Brian Hayes, McCutcheon got 1 bomb within the last week. Last week they've been hitting. Pham got a bomb within the last 7 days. Definitely want to know if Tommy Pham's going to be in the lineup. So that's something we're going to have to take heed in. Look at last 7 days. He's 7 for 11 with a bomb. McCutcheon can go yard here and there as well. So that's something there that you could take a look at there. Um, rewind it back here. The lefties probably. Let's see. On the road, 4% walk rate. Okay. Lefties, 18% K rate. This is where he's throwing a fastball dominantly at to the lefties. And you definitely want to key in on that fastball. 70%, 13 extra base hits, 5 home runs. So we definitely want to see who really likes that fastball. And of course, we know who likes that fastball. O'Neal Cruz, he's got 30% K rate on that fastball. And as you can see, he's got an 18% K rate there. Palante. So that's one thing we definitely want to take heed to. Um, Brian Hayes on a 9-game hitting streak. Yeah, that's what's up. They've been balling. They've been balling. 2 games in a row I cashed on them. So shout out to them. A money line yesterday and the team total the other day, I think. Um, so that fastball. Let me see, Palante. Excuse me. Brian Reynolds got 2 bombs off him. So 2 hits, both of them were bombs. So O'Neal Cruz, he's got a few hits off of him. Okay. Brian Reynolds 273. Cruz. Okay. Let's bring. How about at home? 4 of those 5 bombs for O'Neal Cruz came at home, and then as of late, Horwitz hit a bomb yesterday, leading off. Brian Reynolds is warm. That's what we're definitely looking at is that fastball. He is throwing a knuckle curve and a slider as well, but we definitely keying in on that fastball. I know they're gonna be waiting on it. Full pitch mix. O'Neal Cruz got 10 bombs on that. Uh, bringing it in. Last month, O'Neal Cruz average is way down. Some of these guys were strikeout. Brian Reynolds and Horwitz. I don't know, man. Maybe I might pump my brakes on this team here. I might have to take a look at St. Louis. I know St. Louis has seen Skeens a few times. Let me see, Skeens. St. Louis, 2 earned runs right there, 6 Ks, 6 innings, 6 innings, 5 earned runs. What about last year? St. Louis, 1 earned run. St. Louis, no earned runs. St. Louis right here, 2 earned runs. I guess. St. Louis, mm, I don't think I want to be betting on any of them bats, truth be told. But I'll do a quick drive back, right? Just to see, what they hitting and what they looking like. Fastball, he's throwing a decent amount of stuff there. Brendan Donovan, 425 on this pitch mix. Hmm. Let me see some schemes. Arenado, 5 for 14 with a bomb. Um, Brendan Donovan, 4 for 13. No strikeouts. Donovan had struck out versus him. 4 for 13, not strike. He batted 300, not striking out. Donovan, huh? 29%, 28% K rate to lefties at home versus lefties. 21% K rate at home versus lefties. The only 2 bombs that he's given up versus lefties came at home. He's at home right now. Off this pitch mix, Donovan has 4 bombs, 8% K rate, which he don't strike out much. Bringing it back in here. I say the last 3 weeks. Uh, Donovan batting 500. The last 3 weeks is where he hit those 2 bombs at. So, I mean, he hit a couple bombs in the last 2 weeks. So he's somebody you just want to, he's batting 500. You want to think about it a little bit, right? If you remotely wanted to bet anybody, probably could be somebody like him. Last 2 weeks, 8 for 14. And last 7 days, how has that looked? 7 days. Donovan, 3 for 3. One of those bombs came in the last 7 days. The other bomb came in the last 2 weeks. So Donovan likes that pitch mix. That definitely don't mean I'm getting ready to bet on him. But, it is what it is. That situation. And I'm quite sure I'm not going to want anything to do with neither one of these righties here. So I don't know what I like in this game. So I'll reiterate what I said. Pittsburgh or nothing. I don't know. I'll tell you. I get a pitcher lean towards Pittsburgh. I mean yeah, Pittsburgh. I don't know what I'm gonna like in this game though. Truth be told, uh, just looking at the pitch mix and stuff like that. The hotter team I would want probably would say would be Pittsburgh. They're the hotter team right now, but mm, St. Louis don't strike out much. Um, Wilson Contreras batting 300 right now with a bomb in the last month. But like I said, a lot of these usual suspects, they don't strike out much. Arenado's got 2 bombs in the last month. Last 2 weeks here, this team don't hit for much power. A lot of small ball. Not my favorite game. All right, not my favorite game. Mason Wynn probably has got a bomb within the last week. Not my favorite game. I know one thing: if Cruz or Reynolds catch one of those fastballs, is probably out of there. Those 2 guys, I'll be looking for bombs. If I had to take one person for a bomb, of course it would be Cruz. like I said, Palante's throwing that fastball 70% to lefties, right? I'll just be waiting on it. I'll be waiting on it until I catch that motherfucker. Cruz will strike the fuck out as well. Um, so we'll take a look at Minnesota Twins and Miami Marlins, a game that's not on the that's not on the weather report. Let's see. Minnesota is not on the weather report. Okay. So let's, right now I'm just trying to speed through things, man, because I haven't looked at anything. Want to give it a little twirl, right? A little spin. So one thing I don't like targeting this Miami team for is strikeouts. They just, you know what I'm saying? And they pesky. So I'll definitely be trying to, see what we can see regarding somebody like Buxton. Edward Cabrera does have good case stuff. So let's take a look and see what we got. Joe Ryan, Edward Cabrera, both of these guys got some good case stuff. Let's see what's going on. Um, Minnesota, Miami. 35% K rate for for righties to Ryan, and 22% K rate to righties for Edward Cabrera, to lefties there. Edward Cabrera, high walk rate to lefty, so we're going to see who's going to be in these lineups. That's very important because this team they do have some guys that can walk, bro, straight up, and you get good odds for walks. You get good odds for walks. 27% K rate, but he will walk some folks, right? So the control could get his ass in trouble, right? Edward Cabrera. Keep on walking folks, then somebody hit a bomb on your ass. Shit like that. So, um, hmm, who's where? Where they at? Home. Okay. On the road here. Joe Ryan. His K percentage goes to 14% on the road versus lefties. Probably where he's pitching is worse. Joe Ryan on the road versus righties. It's pretty much lights out versus righties either way it goes. So on the road versus lefties is where he's probably. So let's take a look here. Let's take a look at some of these lefties real quick and see what's going to happen here. What's going on? And I want to know what he's throwing because I know Miami, they can hit the fastball, right? They like the fastball, Miami. So he's throwing that fastball 19% of the time. That's very interesting. So we'll see how they're going to look like versus this pitch mix. Um, okay. Stowers. Liam Hicks. I would definitely like to see him in the lineup because I do like betting him for hits and stuff like that. I don't know his status or anything like that. I don't know if he's been in the lineup in quite some time, but I want to see if he's going to be in the projected. Hicks, projected. Stowers, we're going to see what's going on with Stowers in 1 second. As of late, I think he's been hitting as of late, though, bro. I think he's been hitting as of late. Mm. See, Hicks don't strike out. You know what I'm saying? Edwards don't strike out either. He can make some contact. Those guys can play a part in that bloop and that blast. Stowers walk percentage is up, along with Edwards walk percentage up as well. That's over the course of the season. How about the last 8 weeks? Hicks, Edwards. See the walk percentages here? That's the last 7 days. But he ain't walking motherfuckers though. That's that's uh that's uh that's Cabrera. My fault, y'all. My fault. Mm. Let's take a look at these righties real quick. This is one of my least bet on teams as far as bats. Joe Ryan to righties, he's throwing. Now The righty, he's throwing fastballs to the righty 55%. I know they like the fastball here, but I don't think righties are the ones that I usually bet on when I do bet on some of these guys. Ramirez, he's batting 350 on that fastball over the course of the season. Otto Lopez hitting that fastball. Wagamans and all these guys, they're not looking too good there. So keep an eye on see if any of these guys going to be in the lineup here, right? 55% of the time on that fastball, he's giving up 6 extra base hits and 4 bombs on that fastball. Ramirez still batting 300. Last 3 weeks. Okay. Full pitches, last 2 weeks, all the pitches. Mm. I don't know. I tell you, I don't bet on these guys that much. Most of the time when I look at them, I try to look at them like just to see if they can score or a live bet, just knowing what they can do. And with a live bet, if I feel like the dogs are barking or something like that, then I would look at a live bet situation and try to bet it. And I definitely like to look at some of their K rates, right? Because we could probably look at, if you can be pesky and not strike out and you got a little resemblance of hitting, then you could, hey, you could probably, cause some noise here. Last 30 days versus right hand pitcher Miami. In the bottom third is striking out with a 101 WRC plus. That's good for a Miami team. That's okay for a Miami team. Last 14 days, Miami striking out. Where are they? Okay, in the middle of the pack, 21% though, with a 133 WRC plus. That's really good. 133 WRC plus. That indicates that they've been hot or warm as hell as of late. 133 WRC plus with a 21% K rate. 21% K rate, probably around league average. Last 7 days, they've probably been hitting somebody, right? 133 WRC plus last 7 days and 201 plate appearances. So, they've been hitting and shit like that. There could be a recipe for over, something like that. What's the total here? 8. That could be a recipe for over. If they could go in there and put up a few runs, let's see what they look like versus Miami. Edward Cabrera here. Edward Cabrera. Let me see something. 43% ground ball, 25% K rate. ERA around 3.7. 5Ks are better in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 straight games. He's only given up more than 2 earned runs twice. Walking lefties, you can see that. Of course, Buxton got a bomb on versus him. Of course. Sinker, slider, curveball, changeup. Buxton, Korea, France, Bader. This is what you like to see here. No striking out, right? Especially for somebody like Buxton. 20% is considered not striking out. Lopez is on a 10-game hitting streak. 415. August Ramirez and Stowers on a hit streak too. Right. And you can definitely, it reflects in the WRC plus. Because you can see them motherfuckers 130 WRC plus. You know what I'm saying? Then Carlos Correa, Buxton. Okay. Um, Away. Buxton, they still green on the road. Buxton, if he just stays healthy, that boy is so good. He can swing that bat. Buxton, Korea. Man, look at them K rates. Mm. Who's in the projected lineup? Oh, Larnick. How many lefties? One, two, three, four. Four lefties? Hmm. Castro, Brooks Lee in there. Walner hitting fifth. Big bat. Okay. Mm. Buxton almost been 500 in the last month. Damn, you got to keep on betting. Oh, I did ask Jackson for the home run plays. I'll take a look at it. Damn, look at Carlos Correa. Them boys hot off this pitch mix here. Mm. Last 7 days. Yeah. Yep. Take a look at them lefties. Now Cabrera could walk some of these lefties. What is he throwing? Change up, a few other pitches. He got to stay away from that fastball. Brooks Lee, Larnach got 10 bombs. Clemens, I don't think he was in the lineup. On the road, okay. Larnach, Brooks Lee, Castro's in the lineup too. Larnach, Brooks Lee. Larnach and Brooks Lee been basically hitting this pitch mix all season long. All right, Jackson. I told them give me their top home run plays. Today they gave me Judge, Soto, Riley Green, Suarez, Cam Smith, Sean Murphy, Cal Raleigh, Vinny, James Wood, and Adele. I guess these some honorable mentions over here. Jazz, Soto, Caminero, Seager. Okay. I'll tell it to give me those top bets today. You guys got something y'all want me to ask? Let me know. Um, I get a picture lean towards Minnesota here. You can see what the line looked like. Minnesota's only minus 138 favorites as of right now. We got an over under 7.5. I guess I'll lean towards Minnesota and what? Maybe the over? Minnesota and the over? Or just Minnesota? I don't know. Maybe just Minnesota. Money line parlays, run line straight, some shit like that. But uh, I'm not. I mean, I don't mind the Twins bullpens look okay. So I mean, I don't know how they look right now, but they've been pitching okay. But yeah, I don't bet too many games though. That don't mean I'm betting this game. But at the end of the day, what's the team total? How about that? Probably 4.5. 4.5 at plus money for Minnesota. 3.5 plus money for Miami. Bats here. Uh, of course, it's Buxton, right? Buxton, Korea. If I'm looking at righties, I'm looking at Buxton, Korea. If I'm looking for, oh shit, I didn't even see Royce Lewis down there in the cut. Oh no, I'm gonna have to, yeah. Mm. Larnick. I like a lot of bats here, man. Hits, runs, and RBIs. I expect that's what I'll be looking at some of these guys for. Walner, one swing of the bat, can be a bomb. Same thing for Royce Lewis, and we definitely know Buxton can get busy, right? Favorite bat here is going to be Buxton, man. Uh, and over here, I don't know, man. Miami, I don't know. I do like Hicks though, man. I like Hicks. Ramirez on that fastball looked okay. Star Wars is, hopefully his bat is back to stay. So, maybe they could get a few off Ryan. Ryan been pitching good, man, but maybe they can get a few off Ryan. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Let's see. Pitch Arsenal put game loss. 3 earned runs to Milwaukee, 4 to Athletics, 6 to Atlanta, 4 to Houston. Either way it goes, he's been pitching good. 7, 7, and 8 Ks in his last three, 6 Ks and better in 4 straight. Historically, he could give up a bomb, man, straight up. Uh, uh, um, 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 Ryan, but we'll keep it moving. We will. Um, Next up here, big weather implications here. I really wish this game didn't have any weather implications, man. Straight up, I wish it didn't. I love this game here. Uh, we got Flaherty on the mound, and we have Trevor Williams. Both of them not the best versus lefties right now. Flaherty's giving up 9 bombs. Trevor Williams giving up 7. Flaherty's walk percentage is up. K percentage around 24.5. I don't bet his Ks or nothing like that, but it is what it is. Let me see. 9.5 total. Two of those 9 bombs for Flaherty came on the road. The other ones came at home. Interesting. Uh, let's get the Washington bats up there. Do a quick drive by. This game might get postponed, man, but I'll look at it, man. Um, man, James Wood of course. 20% barrel rate on the season there. At home, that's very interesting. He's got one home run versus pitch mix at home. Um, what is he throwing? Fastball 46% of the time, 9 extra base hits, 6 bombs on that. Let's reiterate that and take a look at that fastball real quick. Lock in on that fastball. So James Wood's got 6 bombs on that fastball, averaging about 100 exit velo, 20% barrel rate. And Josh Bell got 5 bombs. Abrams got 3. At home, let's see. So that one bomb Wood had out of those, what, 10, 11, was off a fastball at home. Um, Josh Bell looks good. CJ Abrams looks good. CJ Abrams' K percentage is down. Calvin Ruiz not striking out. Bell K percentage is down on that fastball. You know, that's at home. As of late, a couple of them people have been sitting down. Um, last 2 weeks, this is the fastball. CJ Abrams, how they been looking the last 2 weeks. Full pitch mix in the last 2 weeks with the full pitch mix here. CJ Abrams, not striking out. He's batting 400 the last 2 weeks versus pitch mix. Interesting, right? James Wood in the red, Josh Bell in the red, Nathaniel Lowe in the red. CJ Abrams. All right, let's walk it back. Uh, CJ Abrams batting 400. It's something else in that pitch mix that he likes. It's probably going to be that slider, right? Let me flip the script real quick and look at this slider real quick. CJ Abrams 4 for 7 on that slider last 2 weeks. On the course of the season versus that slider, who likes that? Garcia. All right, well, hmm, interesting. Last 3 weeks, CJ Abrams been on one versus pitch mix. And Garcia looked good versus pitch mix last 3 weeks. Abrams 10 for 22, Garcia 6 for 16. A few of these guys not striking out. That's the last 3 weeks. But when you just moving it around, you start to see different stuff. But lately, it's been Abrams and Garcia. Lately versus this pitch mix. I don't look at the righties that much. I'm gonna flip over to Detroit and I'm gonna look at the lefties here. Um, Trevor Williams. He's not the best versus lefties, right? Trevor Williams, what's he throwing? Fastball, 50% of the time. Two lefties. 12 extra base hits, 4 home runs. Take a detailed look at that fastball real quick. Coke Keefe likes it there. Parker Meadows, I can see Parker Meadows. Parker Meadows. Riley Green on the road. O'Keefe still at 300 there. Last month, O'Keefe still O'Keefe. Last 2 weeks, okay. Well, um, that fastball, O'Keefe really likes that. Riley Green got five bombs, and Kerry got 6 bombs on it, right? And don't forget that I'll put the full pitches in there now, but don't forget that Trevor Williams pitching is worse to lefties. Don't forget that. We'll take a look at Trevor. Kerry Bonds. Oh, Kerry Bonds. Baez 5 for 23 with a bomb there. Oh, they ain't seen him. They ain't even seen him. What a pleasant surprise. Interesting. Okay. All right, go back through the full pitch mix one time. Riley Green on the road versus pitch mix. On the road, Riley Green goes up to 346 over the course of the season. Kerry Carpenter power numbers. O'Keefe average goes down. Remember, O'Keefe likes that fastball. Riley Green on the road, 323. Okay. Riley Green. Okay. Okay. Last month he's got 4 bombs. K percentage is there. How about on the road? 500 on the road with a bomb in the last 2 weeks. So he's been hitting his pitch mix a little bit better on the road. So it's one of these other pitches that he's throwing outside that fastball that Riley Green likes. But Riley Green does have 5 or 6. He's hitting everything else. He's hitting everything else, but I guess it looks like he's probably hitting that fastball for a little bit more power, right? So okay. Last 7 days, Riley Green 5 for 12. Okay, so Kerry Carpenter and Riley Green definitely in play. If you think Cole Keefe can get a hold to that fastball, then there you have it. All these guys here are lefties, and we know that Trevor Williams getting hit versus lefties. So you know, it is what it is with that situation. He's been pitching worse versus lefties his whole career. Switching it over to I know at least the last two years. Switch it over here to righties here, where he's got a 22% K rate to righties, 2 home runs at home. Um, he's got a 25% K rate. Fake decent versus righties. It's been okay, right? So what is he throwing here? He'll be throwing the fastball 49% of the time. Take a look at one of these righties and see what they do. Who likes that? Um, Spencer Torkelson. 2 bombs, 14 barrel rate on that over the course of the season on that fastball. How about on the road? Spencer Torkelson likes it there. Dingler on the road versus that fastball with a 56 fly ball there. Only 1 bomb. Bring it on in. Mm, mm. Gleyber Torres, 2 bombs within the last month. 1 bomb for Torkelson. Baez. He just started hitting righties a little bit. That fastball, Dingler, all right, on the road there. How much of this damage came on the road? Baez. All right. Well, I will go to the last 2 weeks. Torres. Dingler 4-5 in the last 2 weeks. I will throw on the rest of the pitchers right here. And last 2 weeks, uh, Torres and Dingler batting 500 off this pitch mix. Torkelson 1 for 7 the last week, 2 weeks rather. Push it out to the last 4 weeks. Torres. Okay. Full season. Hmm. On the road. Okay. Well, truth be told, I'll try to stick to some. What's up, Mackie? I'll try to stick to some of these pitchers' weaknesses, right? It'll be the lefties for me, right? The righties, but it's still, you know, I'm gonna stick to where I give myself the best chance if I'm betting one of these guys here. Give myself a best chance. If I had to rank them, it would have to be Carey. I mean Riley Green, Carey, then probably O'Keefe or something like that, or just the two, man, just the two. I'll just be, Riley, then Carey. I put it like that. But Riley is probably the one I'm be betting on. One guy there, unless I'm doing the same game parlay with some hits or something like that, or hits, runs, and RBIs. So it is what it is with that situation. If I had to pick a side in this one, it would probably be Detroit. It would probably be Detroit. Uh, on the road here. Let's see. Flaherty on the road. It's been getting hit. Flaherty at home, pretty much a little bit better. He's in the green, better. What's the total in this one? 9.5. They expect runs. I expect runs, but there's weather. Athletics at Tampa Bay, over under 9 in the spot. I got to decipher this one here, right? So we're gonna take Jeffrey Springs, and we're gonna see what's gonna happen here, right? I don't like what they did yesterday. They pulled Lopez. That was crazy, but Springs here. But like I said, I think he was probably tipping his pitches. That's what it was. That's why he probably got pulled, man. Straight up. That's what happened. That's what happened. Jeffrey Springs. I forget his splits because I don't mind taking Jeffrey Springs strikeouts, and it's got to be the perfect split for me though, right? Um, so Springs giving up 13 bombs versus righties and one versus lefties. Um, we'll be on the road. We've got a 300 batting average versus lefties. Uh, no home runs versus lefties, but 6 home runs. You can almost say half his home runs came on the road. So, he's equally spreading the love on the road versus righties when it comes to the home runs. K percentage here, um, about on the road. I mean, about 19% K rate. Yeah. Oh, 16 to lefties there. So we definitely want to look at the lefties there, huh? I'm gonna have to sprinkle the over on this one. What is the athletics? Right. Okay. Um. Mm, Yandy Diaz get a lefty back to back. Yandy Diaz is he get a lefty back to back games. He went 0 for yesterday. Hmm. I don't think he might not go 0 for today. He might not go 0 for today. I asked Jackson to give me their top bets. They gave me uh Tampa Bay on the run line. Whoop de doo. Miami Marlins money line at plus 132. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Pittsburgh money line minus 110. Houston Astros run line minus 115. New York Yankees money line parlay piece. Seattle run line minus 110. Atlanta Braves run line minus 125. Boston run line minus 110. Cleveland plus 1.5. I gotta look at that game. They're going up against my Cubs, I believe. Yeah, I gotta look at that game. Um, Arizona money line. Mm, hmm. I guess there's some of the honorable mentions here. Brandon Young over 3.5 pitcher strikeouts. Lopez a hit parlay piece. Abrams a hit parlay piece. Gordon over 6.5 hits allowed. Yelich, what? Who's pitching under a hit? Mm. Um, Hancock over 16.5 outs. Adele for a hit. Aranda for a hit. Nico Horner under a hit. I can't do that. I can't. Uh, Birdsong under 14. I mean over 14.5 pitching outs. Boy, did them boys, man. Man, Devers and Ramos sat up there and struck out 2 and 3 times, or 3 and 4 times. That was crazy work. That was crazy, man. I can't. I can't. I can't, man. They're gonna heat up. They're gonna heat up, and I'm gonna miss out on some money on them. But I'm oh, mm. Um, Tampa Bay here. Let's go. Tampa Bay. Right. Change up. 8 extra base hits and 6 home runs on the change up. Hmm. Diaz. Three bombs on that change up. Batting 292. Christopher Morel with a bomb. We will strike out. Caminero ain't really too much. Cinti Colabero 5 for 14. All right. What about that fastball? Yandy, one bomb, not striking out, 7%. Jansen, okay, whatever. Caminero got 3 bombs there. Fly ball is up. Morel fly ball is up. Um, okay. All right, put them together. Yandy, 8% K rate. Um, okay. At home, okay. Lately, last month, Magnum ain't struck out last 2 weeks. Andy Diaz ain't struck out either. Caminero's got a bomb. Mm, interesting. Hmm. Left hand hitters, slider, fastball. Look at that slider. Brandon Lowe. Small sample sizes on that. I'll throw the rest of the pitches up there. Small sample size on the lefty. We already know that. Doesn't look sexy. Strikeout area is there. Last month. No bombs. Still the strikeout area is there. We have to see what's going to be in the lineup. I will come back and refresh this. So for that particular game we was looking at, they don't have their lineups out yet. Neither for Washington, but Miami is rolling out Edwards, Sanchez, Ramirez, Otto, Stewart, Hernandez, Hicks. It's gonna be an interesting one here. The over under still sitting at seven. It's sitting at 7.5. It's the spots. Hey, we never know, bro. Could be an over spot. Who knows, man? Could be an over spot. Could be. Could be. Um, it's gonna be an interesting game. I ain't going to work, so I might tune into this game here. Probably gonna tune into this game. Um, but uh, I don't know. I'm got a feeling I'm gonna like these got a feeling I'm gonna like the athletics bats a little more here. Uh, this athletics can get hot, right? They could be probably getting warm. This ballpark produces runs. Let's take a look at what we get in Shane Bass. So versus lefties, there Shane Bass got a 28% K rate, 5 bombs. Looks pretty good versus lefties though. I ain't gonna lie. At home, 29% K rate. 3 of those 5 bombs come at home. And then to righties, right? So righties, it's got 9 bombs versus righties. And then at home, uh, 5 of those bombs come at home, right? So we can zoom into the righties right away. So we'll take a look at the righties right now. Shane Bass. And versus righties, he's throwing fastball, knuckle curve, curveball. That slider down here at 11%, every time he pull that motherfucking slider out, they rocking that motherfucker. He only throwing at 11%. He's got 6 extra base hits and 6 home runs on it. You need to put that motherfucker up. Straight up, man. Straight up. Don't bring it out. The past pitch mix here. Um, Jacob Wilson, Max Muncy. All right, let's bring it in. You know what? Hold on. On the road. Jacob Wilson, Max Muncy. You're right, yes, Max Muncy. Last month. What is this that Max Muncy is hitting like that? Let me see. Fastball, fastball. That's 2 home runs right there. Home run on that slider. Slider once. Fastball. He got 2 home runs on that slider. 2 home runs on that fastball. Hmm. How much is he throwing that shit? Oh, the slider, right there. So yeah, he better not throw that slider to Muncie. You can probably kiss that motherfucker goodbye, cause he got 6 extra base hits, 6 bombs on that slider, only throwing it 11% of the time. And he's got 2 home runs on that fastball too, but he better not throw that slider to Muncie, or you can hang it up. And I know the report is out on that, so I don't think he's gonna. I don't think he's gonna do that. Make that mistake. I don't think so. Mm-mm. Lefties. No. Look at them strikeouts. 28% K rate to lefties. Mm. 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 Uh, what's the line? 9. 171 favorites. Tampa Bay. I don't know, man. They don't look a lot of, as of late. A lot of them guys don't look too good. The weather implications there. What we got? This one should be okay. It should be okay. Hopefully. Mm. Milwaukee. Do we have any weather implications here? Yep. Orange, yellow. Okay, we right. So I lower the risk even more, assuming they can play it out in the rain. But as of this update, we're still a bit far out. Let's see. Let me get a see if we got a update on some weather here. It's not official yet, but if you've got a long drive to the game tonight, you might want to wait. The Phillies game is expected to be postponed, right? Okay, so that's the Phillies game. That's that, right? They must have snatched that one off the board, so they don't have to keep on processing money. They must have snatched that one off the board. All right, well, um, New York Mets, Freddie Peralta. Freddie Peralta, I don't know, man. He might get hit today. He's going to keep throwing that fastball. I don't know, because I know they got some lefties over here that will hit that fastball. So let's take a look. New York Mets. Um, Phillies, they on the road. So road versus lefties. All the home runs that he's given up, they all came to on the road versus lefties. He is walking lefties, and his barrel is up versus lefties. Now, the one thing about Peralta, hard throwing fastball guy, um, he does he's throwing that fastball to lefties 61% of the time, 9 extra base hits, 4 home runs, and they can run a count up on him, right? And you walking lefties too. You see what I'm saying? You walking lefties. You don't want to do that at all. Not versus Soto and them, because Soto will take the walk, shit like that. And one of them lefties will tattoo your ass straight up. So the innings, he ain't been pitching a lot, right? Innings, 3 straight games. He went 6 here, but he got a 5 here versus the Cubs, 5 here versus the Pirates. Uh, um, a 5 here versus Boston, 4-5, whatever, right? So you got some good case stuff for sure. Um, let's see who's done what versus him. Soto's got a bomb. He's 1 for 10, one strikeout, 1 for 10, one strikeout, 4 walks, and a bomb. Lindor's got 4 walks. It's just a testament to how he's walked lefties. Um, that's it, really. Truth be told, I just wanted to see. So, hmm, let's take a look at something real quick here. Battle props, battle walks. Soto walk minus 215. Yelich, um, Lindor plus 165 for a walk. Okay. Let's go back here. Let's get that fastball up there. Jeff McNeil day. No. But yeah. Let's get that fastball up there. Mauricio, 9 for 23. He's batting about 400. 6 bombs for McNeil, 5 of them for Soto, 100x of velo, 8% K rate with a 25% walk rate. He's seeing that fastball well. At home, the 2 bombs for Mauricio came at home. 3 of the bombs came at home for Soto, and his walk rate goes up higher. Most of these lefties here, walk rate are up there. That's just versus the fastball alone. Soto, Mauricio, Nemo. As of late, Nemo hadn't struck out in the last 2 weeks. Versus that fastball. Lindor got 2 bombs on it as of late. He could be warming up. I'll throw the full pitch mix in right there. As of late, they've been looking pretty good. Soto's got a 36 barrel rate as of late. I'm gonna like Soto. This is the last 2 weeks here. What about the last 7 days versus the full pitch mix? I'm gonna like Soto. Hitting the ball hard right now. I couldn't talk you off any of these other lefties and things of that nature. But I'm definitely gonna have some interest in Soto. The righties here. He's throwing that fastball 60% to the righties too, man. So let's see. Tyrone Taylor betting 400 versus it. See if he's in the lineup. Lonzo been quiet in the home run department as of late. He's got 5 bombs though with a 32% K rate. Probably would go sit his ass down. Hmm. Full pitches. Mm. Look at all them strikeouts in the last 2 weeks. Everybody. So you want to see what righty's going to be in that lineup. Pete Alonso is hitting though. He just ain't hitting bombs like we want him to. Strikeouts are there. I don't know what to trust, who to trust, whatever. At home last month, hmm, looked like he wants to go, but you know, last month he does have 3 bombs though, for whatever that's worth. Milwaukee, Clay Holmes. Trying to get through some of this shit kind of quicker here, man. Nope, not nothing I want to bet on. I mean, on the righties. I know Yelich has been on one, but I don't know if it's worth it for me to bet on him. He's got a high walk rate to lefties there, 5 bombs. Uh, Christian Yelich has been balling. I don't know, man. I don't know. A few of these lefties been hitting righties in the last 3 weeks, but we bring it down to the last 7 days. Calming down a little bit. Could still be on. I don't know. Not my favorite game to target for bats or nothing like that. Yelich is good at baseball. Soto is good at baseball. Alonso good at baseball. Few others, right? Probably would be New York Mets are nothing for me in this spot, but whatever, right? Um, Cincinnati. Mm, this game is on the weather radar or what? Storms are going to pop up in game, and if they pop up over the ballpark, it could be a problem. Can't pinpoint it yet, but for now, I think we start dry and need to dodge thunderstorm development. So weather implications could miss or whatever, but if it pops up over the ballpark, like you said, it's a wrap almost. So I mean, then on top of that, not my favorite game. I mean, these are a few teams I just don't bet on that much, right? Boston went ballistic yesterday, and like I said, I think the kid was tipping his pitches, so I don't know what's gonna happen. Singer though, Brady Singer, I think he had been pitching better in Cincinnati. Truth be told, which is weird, but I guess 20% K rate, 10 bombs. It's got a higher batting average on the road to lefties and righties. So he could get hit. Shit. Let's see. I don't know what is it gonna take for me to trust these Boston bats. I just want, I just want Bregman to come back. It's not my favorite team. Bet on, man. Mm, Roman Anthony. I'm gonna just be watching him. I'm definitely gonna be watching Roman Anthony. Today might be a day, but I'm definitely gonna be watching him. See if I can put a read on him. Been 300 the last month. Duran, Abreu, Toro. Mm, Roman Anthony. Exit Velo 101. Damn. Three extra base hits. Hmm. Barrel Brady Senior barrels up. Damn, Roman Anthony, huh? Jaron Duran, William Abreu. Roman Anthony, huh? Hmm. Sounds like a fun day to bet on Roman Anthony. Duran popping. That's good. Uh righties. Story in the last month. Mm. Story. Story, huh? Story, Duran, Anthony. What's projected lineup? Let me refresh. Oh, shucks, man. Straight up. Colt Keith leading off. No, what's the name today? No Kerry Bonds today. Mm, okay. Horwitz, McCutcheon, O'Neal Cruz creeping back up. Brian Hayes right behind him, followed by Tommy Pham is in the lineup. Donovan Lee, no. Chisholm cleaning up. That game's on. I'm tripping. What the hell? My screen done froze or some shit? Come on. Don't start. This ain't never happened. Screen froze. Hmm. That might be a sign. The last 3 days something happened, man. My screen froze. This is interesting. Okay, we back. Damn. The fuck. Um. Well, I forgot where I was even at, looking at or whatever. I forgot. Oh, was I was going to the lineups. Athletics, Booker, Butler, Wilson, Rooker, Kurtz cleaning up, Muncie right there. Kobe Thomas, I don't even know who that is. Yandy Diaz leading off. Maria Colabero. Goodness gracious. Frito Duran leading up. Roman Anthony right behind him. Story right here. Lindor. All right. Cincy. Richard Fitz, 7 bombs to righties. No bombs to lefties. Slider, fastball. He's giving up bombs to righties. This will be his 4th game back. He got back-to-back game with multiple home runs. Definitely got to look at those righties. Cincy. Spencer Steer. Matt McClain. Trevino's in the lineup. Matt McClain hitting 2. Steer right here. Spencer Steer been balling. Trevino, last 2 weeks he's 6 for 14. Hadn't struck out. Uh, Matt McClain with a bomb. You like to see the 18% K rate for Matt McClain, man. Righties get a semi bump here. Last 7 days, Spencer Steer, he's just been cooking. 7 for 11, 2 bombs. Spencer Steer been cooking. So I'm gonna have interest in the righties in any way, right? Uh, Richard Fitz giving up a 344 batting average to righties on the season. In a few games that he's pitched, barrel rate is up, all that, right? The lefties, though, what is he throwing? He's got a big time walk rate for the lefties. Hadn't given up a bomb versus lefties. Hadn't pitched that many games. But it is what it is. Um, hmm. This K percentage is down. What is the team totals here? Oh, we got Weathers though, don't we? 4.5 for both teams. Pick them on both sides. One minus 130. On the road this season, Lux, Friedel, Cruz. Cooling off. Hmm. Last 2 weeks they cooled off. He's pushing his worst versus righties, and that's what I would definitely be looking at for sure. We know Eddie De La Cruz can get busy. We know that. It's up to you if you want to go that route. Will Benson has 5 bombs on this pitch mix. His average is down. Isolated power is up with 8 extra base hits, 5 bombs, 14 barrel rate, and he will strike out. Um, but right now he's giving it up to righties, and those are the guys I'm looking at. Um, looking at uh, McLean, Steer, um, Espinal, but righties get a bump in general. So let me take another look at that again. Friedel, McLean right in front of on them. Austin Hayes, I forgot about Austin Hayes. Mm, Steer, Trevino, and Steer right behind each other can start some stuff back there. Strand hit with a little bit of power hitting on that 9 hole as a righty. Still don't know who I want to win the game. I'd imagine I get a pitcher lean towards Cincinnati. So I don't know what the line is in this game though. Let's take another look. Uh, Whatever. That shit don't even want to load up. Yankees scored. Who scored for the Yankees? They got Goldie leading off. All right, let's keep it moving. It's over under 10 in this one here. Angels and the Braves here. Weather implications orange. A line of storms move in around 10 p.m. Prior to that, there's some scattered showers and storm activity. Hopefully, we can avoid one of those popping over the ballpark because it not only will cause a delay, but also make the second line more of an issue. Mm. Now, Anderson historically pitches worst versus lefties. He's given up 8 bombs to righties, and he's also given up seven bombs to lefties. But he's given up probably a little bit more of everything to lefties, right? So we'll take a look at the lefties, right? Right off the back here, and Olsen. I mean, Anderson's throwing fastball and a few other things. Fastball and cutter primarily. Olsen, pretty green on that. Strikeouts are there. 46 fly ball. Michael Harris, 53 fly ball, but an 18 barrel rate for Olsen. Feels like I hadn't bet on these guys in a while. Small sample size of what he's seen, 8 for 27. Don't have to go any farther, like to the weeks or nothing like that, but I will, just to get a gauge on a few things there. But I would be looking at Olsen and whatever other lefties they can find to put up in that lineup. Switching it over here to the righties, uh, where he's throwing the changeup, uh, 46% of the time, the fastball 42. We'll take a look at that changeup right there. That's a little bit different for somebody to be throwing it 46% of the time. And yeah, right. Okay. Um, then I'll throw the fastball in there with it. Fuck it. Okay. First time I seen Ronald Acuna red. History versus him. Tyler Anderson. I know I seen maybe some Ozzy has some good history versus him or something like that. Let's see, Tyler Anderson. The Kuno's got a bomb. Ozzy's got four hits. Three of them are bombs. That's interesting. Riley's got a bomb. Verdugo's got a bomb. Verdugo's not with them anymore. All right, let's bring it on in, man. Bring it on in. Don't look super sexy, right? Don't look super sexy. What's the total in this one? Over under 9.5. Grant Holmes would be a spot I would be interested in his strikeouts, but man, the weather is kind of iffy. He's got a 32% K rate to righties. He's got a 22% K rate to lefties. That weather could be interesting, and I know he's going to see some righties, right? Um, so and these boys got some strikeouts in them. Atlanta is at home. Rance got a 37% K rate to righties at home. And at home versus lefties, he got a 25% K rate. 32% K rate to righties in general. So whatever, right? Uh, what is he throwing? Slider 54% of the time. That's an interesting pitch. Let's see who likes it. Joe Adele. He loves it. 12 for 32, batting 375 on the season, 9 extra base hits, 5 home runs to sliders, 18% K rate. How about at home? Away. Adele, two of those bombs came on the road. Okay. Bring it on in. Adele. Okay. That's why Adele's been popping. All right. So Adele likes that slider. Um, how about that fastball? Let me take a look at that fastball. Single let out. Neto. A lot of everybody like that fastball. Adele got 5 bombs on that fastball. Oh shit. Put them together. 10, 15, and 10. Zach Neto. I don't know if he's still hurt or whatever. All right. As of late, Dale. Dare not. I like Adele. I like Adele. Uh, it's gonna be an interesting matchup. Fun matchup. Gonna yeah. Hmm. If this game didn't have rain, I must still be monitoring the situation. Uh, I'm gonna have to for strikeouts because I still think he could probably go out there and get some Ks. Right hand pitching. Uh, last 30 days, Angels number 5, 106 WRC plus. 2 weeks, Angels number 5, 133 WRC plus. Wow, smoking righties. That's 7. K's down 173. Who the fuck did they hit? Wow. Maybe I might have to pump my brakes on that. Don't know what his prop is sitting at, but I do know he has some good case stuff there. Strikeouts over under here. 7.5 for Holmes. 7.5. All right, man. Fuck it, man. Golly. Um, 7.5 and a 9.5 over under. Shh. My Cubs, Gavin Williams on the mound for Cleveland. He been walking folks. Take a look at them Cubs righties. Carson Kelly, Suzuki got 7 bombs. Swanson, I'm about at home. When is Amaya coming back? What is he throwing? Bunch of stuff. All right, bring it in. Power numbers and stuff are there for Suzuki. He's throwing that fastball 47% of the time to lefties. Let's key in on that real quick. That fastball. Michael Bush, Tucker's got 5. Crow's got 5. Hap's got 2. Tucker not striking out, and he has a 21% K rate there. I mean, walk rate, I'm sorry. At home. Okay. Tucker's been cooking as of late, though. Tucker's back last month versus fastball, Michael Bush and Tucker. Pete Crow, the power numbers are there, but meh, you know. Tucker, last 2 weeks versus fastball batting 500 with a bomb. Pete Crow Armstrong, whatever. Tucker, huh? Okay, stop right here. Put in the rest of the pitches. Let me see that curveball real quick. Pete Crow likes the curveball over the course of the season. Only 8 for 23, but it is what it is. Okay, I'll put the rest of them up there. Pete Crow got 10 bombs off this pitch mix. Hmm. I like Tucker. I like Crow. I even like Bush. I even like Suzuki at times, man. Favorite bat here is going to be Tucker, though. Straight up. Going to be Tucker. So I'm going to like Tucker. Pete. I like the Cubs to win this game. How about that? Uh, who the hell is this? What the hell? He ain't going so well. And then Cleveland going up against a lefty and Matthew Boyd. He's got a 23% K rate to lefties. He's got a 22% K rate to righties. We know this Cleveland team hasn't been the best versus righties. We know that. Matthew Boyd went 6 innings in three of his in one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8 of his last 10 games. He went 6 innings or better. Hasn't faced this Cleveland team. Uh, let me see something here. Boy. He's got a 2.65 ERA in general. He's given up more than 3 runs only twice this season. So Matthew Boyd has been pretty good, right? Um, Matthew Boyd, 34 years old. Mm. 10 home runs, all of them come to righties. No home runs to lefties. What's his pitching outs? Of course, they 17 and a half. Minus 135. Cleveland, how they've been looking as of late versus lefties. I know they had been terrible, but last 30 days, left hand pitching, middle of the pack, and striking out, 68 WRC plus. Terrible. Last 14 days. So they've been working on their strikeouts, 66 WRC plus though. Couldn't talk you off the pitching outs for Matthew Boyd. I don't mind that at a 13 and a half. I mean, 17 and a half. I don't mind it. Let's first take a look at this pitch mix before we, So he's only giving up home runs to righties. So we'll go straight dead for the kill and look at these righties real quick. Fastball and changeup. Hmm. Jose Ramirez, Angel Martinez. Santana likes to change up. Put them all together. Ramirez, Martinez. Lately, that don't look good at all. I mean, all that shit. Like, hopefully he could give me 6 because I'm trying it. Martinez got a bomb in the last month, 2 weeks rather. I don't want anything to do with those bats. How about the lefties? Fastball slider to the lefties. Manzardo, if he don't strike out, boy, he's got a good chance to boom. Where's he in the lineup here? Not in the projected. Oh, I didn't have the pitch mix up, but it's still, yeah, he still got a chance to go. Definitely. How about as of late? A lot of things got to go right for these boys, for these bats, man. A lot of things got to go right for these bats. I don't like betting on shit like that. A lot of shit got to go right for these bats to get busy, and it don't look good. It don't look good. Moving on. Uh, Jacob DeGrom, 17 and a half pitching outs for him is a parlay piece. 6.5 strikeouts is a parlay piece. Mm. Hmm. He hasn't faced Baltimore. Oh, last time he pitched was versus Baltimore. Damn, and I took his outs. I don't know about this time. Damn. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight games. He's hit his outs. 2 of those games he went 7. 6 strikeouts or better in his last 4. Hmm. Baltimore been hitting a little bit though lately, man. But I don't know though. I don't know. They just seen him. 116 WRC plus in the last month. What last 2 weeks? 16th in striking out, 112 WRC plus. I don't know. Yeah, they struggle versus lefties, but he a righty though. Yeah, for sure. He a righty though, but man, I part of me want to say, okay, look, last time he pitched, last time he pitched good. We got our money, we cashed, and this let's just fall back. That's what a part of me want to say. Let's fall back from these pitching props, right? But it is the Grom, man. You know, the Grom is a monster. Part of it is saying, hey man, you got your money, man. Straight up. I don't know. But Brandon Young. Haha. Brandon Young. I'll tell you, if I fade it, I won't be losing no money. I'm telling you that right now. Hey, I might not win none on it either, but I won't be losing any. So Brandon Young, 3 earned runs in his last 3 games, two home runs, and 11 strikeouts in 12 innings there. So it is what it is, right? Um, Brandon Young, he's shown the ability to get hit. Maybe over under 7.5. 193 favorites. Texas 193 favorites. Maybe moneyline parlays, run line straights, man. Or we might see some bats that we really, really like, man. You know? So let's bring up the Baltimore game. Jacob Grom been lights out. Brandon Young only pitched 3 games, but he didn't look good at all. Let's take a look at these lefties real quick. Change up, four seamer. What's the name hit that bomb last night? What was that in the 11th? I mean the ninth, 8th of the ninth. What's that boy name? I'm about to change up. Seager's got a bomb on that change up. Fastball. Cutter. Seager. I'm gonna like Seager. Cause I know he's probably warming up. Only 205 batting average, but he does got 4 bombs. And I know I have been watching Seager for a while, for a little bit. So I'm kind of, I kind of got my eye on Seager. Last 2 weeks, he's got 2 bombs versus this pitch mix. He's got a bomb within the last 7 days. Evan Carter's 3 of 8. Seager's on watch. Righties. Fastball 46% of the time. What's the name hit a fastball? I mean, a home run last night too. Seaman. Simeon not striking out. Josh Jung got a bomb within the last 7 days. Hmm. DeGrom's giving up 9 home runs to lefty, so if you want to if you want if you're looking for any type of weakness, it would probably come from here. DeGrom is throwing fastballs and sliders. Take a look at that slider real quick. How about that? Quick look at that slider. Jackson Holiday. Mm. Ryan O'Hearn, Holiday, Adley. Man, full pitch mix. Gunnar hit a bomb yesterday. Colton Cowser. Mm. DeGrom, no home runs to righties, 9 home runs to lefties. Last 2 weeks, Colton Cowser got 3 home runs. Gunners got one. Maybe it was that one from yesterday. Holiday barrels and stuff look okay. He just gotta, figure it out. Average is down for Holiday, but like I said, his barrel stuff is there. He just gotta figure it out. So you know, that's the last 2 weeks. Last 7 days, pitch mix. Uh, Holiday, Henderson, O'Hearn got a bomb. Cowser and Cowser. So that's the deal right there. Whatever you want to do. All right, down to the last week. Um, hmm. I'm gonna look at one more, man, and I'm gonna bounce. Well, let's see though. Let's see. Let's see. Let's just see. 7 bombs to righties. This in course, man. This is a different beast here. This is a course here. Oh, I just exited out of something. I don't know what that was. I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was. Numbers gonna be inflated and everything, man. 32% K rate to lefties for Colton Gordon. To righties, he's got a 18% K rate, 19. So let's look at Colton Gordon. We're throwing up 7 bombs here. Let's see. Colorado. Nobody's got no more than 1 bomb off this pitch mix. What is he throwing? Nobody's got more than 1 home run off that shit. I don't know, man. I don't really bet on these guys like that. And then anybody can hit a home run out of here. Good luck. Anybody can hit a home run out of here, man. Straight up. I'll put the lefties up there. See what they do. Ryan McMahon got an 18% K rate, 2 bombs. Uh, uh. Can I look at? Oh yeah, it's on the way. It's on the way. I think what's name like Cam Smith for a bomb. Jackson. It's on the way right now. Damn. When is Jordan coming back? Shit. Dollinger to righties. 6 bombs. Barrel was up. How about at home? 3 of them 6 bombs come at home. Getting hit a little bit harder at home. He's throwing. They gonna see a bunch of righties. That fastball. Oh my God. Christian Walker. Probably no. He will strike out, but he is. He's just due. He's super due. Look at that shit. That's terrible. Christian Walker. Um, he liable to hit 2 or 3 of them motherfuckers tonight since he looks the worst. But Cam Smith, 1 bomb on that fastball. Fly ball is up. Everything is intact for Cam. High ass 27% barrel rate, high as hell. Yana Diaz 350. Pena 400. I don't know if he's gonna be in the lineup. Myers 375. Paredes 375. Rogers 400. Smaller sample sizes, but y'all get the drift. Uh, mm, Smaller sample sizes though. They like that fastball. How much do they like that curveball? Let's see. Paredes, he's okay with it. They ain't been doing. They don't see too many lefties. Cutter, Cam Smith, Myers, Cam Smith. Hmm. Put them together. It's just that lefty. You don't see too many lefties, man. A lot of them ain't striking out. Myers batting 400, 300 for Yainer. Paredes got 2 bombs. Altuve got 2 bombs. Cam Smith got 1. That's in the last month. I can't talk you off any of these guys, bro. Straight up. Any of them. Uh, I don't know about that total though. He about to get, yeah, I think he about to get hit for sure. Any weather implications in that one? Colorado, a late start wouldn't shock me. Anything beyond that would um, warm or winds blowing out with 10 miles an hour. Great hitting weather for course. So there you have that. They just have numbers inflated in that motherfucker. You got to pick your favorite one, and you got to, man, I don't know. I don't know. I'm so disappointed in these San Francisco Giants, Devers and Ramos. They just done got on my last damn nerve. Um, Over under 9 here. Gallen ain't been the best, right? Zach Gallen. He's giving up four. He's been giving up runs, 4 runs or more in every game except for. I mean, not every game. In one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, 8 of his last 9 games, he's giving up 4 runs. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I think I'm gonna sneak and go back to the well on their ass one more time. You got Zach Gallen and this bullpen. I'm gonna go back to the well on their ass one more time today, man. And after that, that shit is a wrap. They better earn my motherfucking respect today. They had, I think they struck out 3 times apiece. Damn. Um, this is the last game I'm gonna look at right here because I gotta move around. And then so the Kansas City game, and then the Dodgers game. Just gotta fend for yourself on that. I tell you one thing, Shane Smith. I have to look at some of the splits, but I don't like to target Shane Smith at all. I don't, man. Something about that motherfucker. That motherfucker gonna be good. All right, let's go. Run these motherfuckers through the ringer, and I'm out of here. Drop a like, man, for me. That'd be nice. Follow. I don't mind that. If you don't want to, you ain't got to. But let me know I ain't doing this for nothing, right? Um, what the fuck? Okay. What team am I looking for? San Francisco? I don't even see it. Oh, it was. I wasn't going that far. Okay. Zach Gallen. Righties, lefties. So let's look at the lefties first. He's pitching his worst versus lefty. San Francisco. Come on, Devers. 208 on the season. Yeah, this is the last day I'm betting on them motherfuckers. I mean, anything can happen with Ozzy. His the history was there, but he should be getting on that left side today, I would imagine. And I mean, it is what it is, man. I know he's going around the industry. I probably could have missed something, but I just don't. I'm just not a. I'm not one of those guys that hang my hat on past performances all the time. You know, but he got a hell of a history against him. That's a hell of a history. Remind me of Vladdy yesterday. Vladdy came right out and hit his bases. Definitely one of the best to do. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. But anything can happen. Olsen, Ozzy, you can run Olsen and Ozzy. I like Olsen better. The history. I can't deny the history though. Olsen, he just had a little bit more striking out. I like Olsen a little bit better because I know what's happening with Olsen. Ozzy having a little bit of a down year. But that history, you can't deny that history. Like I said, like Vladdy yesterday, he came out there and proved that motherfucking history wrong. Now you got somebody like, right, but you got somebody like Judge. What the fuck is he doing? He had a monster ass history. Even not that it doesn't matter, but I mean, that motherfucker Judge had a strong ass history versus this dude, Gosman, and it is what it is. They're talking about They're talking about a month of. I don't want that month. I'm good. My gas as of late. So disappointing. Ramos on the road, 34% K rate, 3 bombs, 6 extra base hits. Adamas just went over there to die. 4 for 9 in the last week for Adamas. Christian Cost. You gotta dig a little bit deeper into these motherfuckers, man. It's probably gonna be Marte for me. Fuck that. I ain't even. It's probably gonna be Marte for me if I'm betting on the bat. Truth be so, if I'm betting on those two motherfuckers, I'm betting on them on the side, right? But it's probably gonna be Marte for me. He said, "Oh yeah, he ain't do nothing." Yeah, Bryce is stock. Yeah, yeah, that's yep. You got it though. But that's baseball. Your favorite player can go over, man. Straight up, definitely. Uh, Birdsong. How's it versus lefties? Yeah, it's gonna be Marte for me. I'm already looking at it right now. Uh, Fastball 44% of the time, 9 extra base hits, 3 home runs. I mean, same old song, right? Get Marte up there. Fastball, Marte batting 417, 8 extra base hits, 7 bombs, 30 barrel rate. How could you overlook that? You know what I'm saying? So I'll lose my money on Marte before I lose on one of them motherfuckers right now. That's over the course of the season. On the fastball, they seen a lot of fastballs, boy. Look at this, Pavin Smith. Look at all that shit. Uh, what about that changeup? Who likes that changeup? Marte. Damn. He got 3 bombs on that changeup. 9 for 23. Josh Naylor and Marte. That's what I'm gonna like. I'm putting together. They can't like that slider now. Come on now. They can't like this slider. Stop it now. Okay. I ain't hating or nothing, but god damn. He does try to hit that motherfucker hard. His barrel's still up on it. All right. Yeah, it's gonna be Marte and probably Naylor for me, man. 14 extra base hits, 10 bombs, 18% barrel rate. That's really good, man. Uh, that's really good. At home, It'd be so much green here, man. Versus when you look at them versus righties. Last 7 days, Marte versus pitch mix is 2 of 10. Those two were bombs. It's gonna be Marte for me, man. Depending on what the lineup looks like, over on the 9 here, it'll be Marte for me, man. Straight up. I ain't looking at these last two games. I've got to go, man. Straight up. What time is it? I got to get out this door by 4. So that's going to give me 30 minutes to try to lock in some things here. And just a quick brief run back. Because we got weather implications too. So we're going to be glued to the weather and all types of shit. This game here, like he just said, let me go back to Kevin Roth real quick and see if we can get an update, a quick update on some stuff here. If he gave us an update. Got to be coming back checking the weather, bro. Got to be coming back checking the weather. Tonight's game has been postponed due to inclement weather. Nationals. I knew this already. We already knew this. Uh, a double header tomorrow. So we got a few chances to hit that bomb tomorrow for Wood and those boys. And then Stormline moving into the East Coast is a bit ahead of schedule. That's probably bad news in New York. Maybe slightly better news for Washington. Well, that was before that. I think we'll see at least one more postponed coming. That's the Phillies postponed. All right, so Phillies done. Now I can see O'Neill getting some hits, runs, and RBIs and a bomb, right? It's Pittsburgh or nothing for me in this spot. Money line parlays, run line straights. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna make my mind up on this one here. Donovan historically has hit Skeens a little bit. Donovan don't strike out versus Skeens pitch mix. He don't. Uh, Let me see something real quick, fam. Uh, okay, 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 okay. Let me see something real quick. I can do a money shot too at the end of the day here. Put myself up a little bit. I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna start doing that. Remove this background right there. I just want to see how this gonna work out for me. Right. So I would be taking Pittsburgh or nothing for me in this spot. O'Neill Cruz, Brian Reynolds, uh, Brian Reynolds. If I'm looking for somebody for like multiple hits, Ryan Reynolds is definitely that guy, right? O'Neill Cruz hits all the way up to a bomb. Tommy Pham has been on fire as of whenever he comes in there. Horwitz, he checked him. He hit a bomb yesterday, and then McCutcheon's McCutcheon. I mean, I don't mind Pittsburgh here. I don't mind Pittsburgh here. I don't, but I'm not betting it though. I'm not. Um, man, mm. If I'm looking for a hit or something like that, sneaky play, maybe HRR. Liam Hicks, I like Liam Hicks, man. Edwards for a hit. Stowers and those guys. Ramirez likes the fastball. So Stowers couldn't talk you off a bomb if you just wanted to try him. My favorite bat here is Buxton. Hits all the way up to a bomb, right? Joe Ryan, I don't know if I want to go to his K's here. Maybe his pitching outs. I probably would just fall back off all that. But I like Buxton here. Lefties get a bump, I want to say. Don't quote me on that. Buxton, Korea, I do like those guys. I really wanted to take Minnesota on a run line, but I'm not good at betting these games. Um, we got over under 9 in this spot here, and Brandon Lowe, nope, 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 nope. Morel is in the lineup. Colabello. Um, mm, there's days where I would be like, man, I like a lot here, and I ain't gonna lie, I don't like a lot here. It just ain't popping for me. I think Baz is pitching his worst to righties. Don't quote me on that. I didn't write none of the bats down, so because I was just freestyling today. But I couldn't talk you off somebody like Jacob Wilson, Kurtz for power, uh, and watch Rooker be the one to hit a bomb today. Yandy Diaz, he went 0 for 5 yesterday versus a lefty. He gets another lefty today in Springs. Springs gives it up to righties. I want to say or is it that the lefties? He's giving up 9 or 10 home runs to lefties. Or is that righties? Let me see. I forgot. I'm tripping. But um, Yandy Diaz, I don't think he goes two days versus a lefty. He went over 4 or 5 yesterday. I don't think he goes that route today. So he's in play for me. Um, the righties get a bump here versus Richard Fitz. Eddie De La Cruz is going to be Eddie De La Cruz. But Trevino not striking out. Steer's been okay, been good. And then somebody like Matt McClain, okay? Uh, Jaron Duran, Anthony, those two I'm really, really looking at. I'm keeping an eye on Roman Anthony. I couldn't talk you off Roman Anthony and Jaron Duran here. Hits, runs, and RBIs. We got over under 8.5. I mean 9.5 in this spot. Not my favorite game here, but some of these lefties here. Freddie Peralta struggles with lefties. Uh, what we doing with Stan? Stan, they playing already, bro. Yep, they playing already. Um, Peralta throws that fastball 60% to lefties and righties. Soto is my guy here. Keep in mind, Jeff McNeil can hit that fastball. Nemo, as of late, been looking good, right? Lindor. Don't forget your walks. The walks, Freddie Peralta can walk. And, even though Soto walks is juiced up, you could definitely lose in a parlay piece. He's got 4 walks versus him and a bomb. Uh, don't too much from this Milwaukee side, but Yelich is good at baseball. I seen the history going around for Ozzy Albies, um, but I like Ozuna. First time I've seen Acuna red, and then Grant Holmes. You know, Grant Holmes got some good case stuff. As of late, the Angels, it's hard for me to put a read on the Angels and trying to figure out who they are, but I know they will strike out at times. I'm not going to Grant Holmes strikeouts. We're sitting at 7.5. It is plus money, but I'm just going to fall back. Adele, one of my favorite plays on the slate. You know, I'm thinking about doing my home run, what you call that Tuesday thing. I'm thinking about spending that with Adele. Taylor Warden, these guys, this is just be my favorite guy over there. Um, I don't have a favorite bat in this Texas game. DeGrom is, last time he started, he faced them. Like I keep saying, keep an eye on Corey Seager. He's warm right now. So, it is what it is. Jacob DeGrom's given up, I believe, 9 only home runs he given up, but he given up to lefties. At times, Holiday, Henderson, Kowser, and O'Hearn looked okay. I think all of them got a home run within this last week versus this pitch mix. My Cubs. I can't do it with the Cleveland bats. Now, if you want to use Jacob DeGrom for his pitching outs for a parlay piece, go ahead. On DraftKings, they let you put pitching outs and the money line together. So if you like Texas, if you like the pitching outs, you could probably get the money line and pitching outs for DeGrom at plus money. That's if you like that. I mean, or a reasonable number for the money line parlay. Um, Tucker. Tucker's going to be my favorite bat here today. Suzuki still shows power here. Um, Armstrong does too. Think he's got like 11 bombs off this pitch mix. Carson Kelly flashed at times. Bush flashed at times. It's the Cubs for me. Moneyline parlays, run line straights. And this, Matthew Boyd, he's shown the ability to get to 17 and a half pitching outs. I couldn't talk you off of it at a minus 135 for a straight, or even if you want to throw in a parlay piece. I mean, I'll tell you what I'll tell you. I wouldn't take the under outs for Boyd. It just is what it is. Houston, Colorado, I expect fireworks in this ballpark. 11 and a half is interesting, but the weather, it could be the deciding factor here. Because I didn't see 12 runs. I didn't see 12 runs when I looked at Colorado or when I looked at Houston. I ain't gonna lie. But there could be possibility where, Houston can hit their team total. I don't know. It just felt like Colorado didn't it just didn't look like this wasn't a type of pitch mix. But it is what it is, right? Yana Diaz, Cam Smith, Myers, Paredes. I mean, it's Coors Field, bro. It's Coors Field. You know what Coors Field? They produce probably the most home runs in the league. And Kansas City, I didn't look at this game. We know what you could do a drive by on this game and look at this shit if you want to. I mean, Marte, man. And then Naylor sitting in that spot right there. I couldn't talk you off of HRRs for Naylor, right? And then hits all the way up to a bomb for Marte. All right. So that's how I'm looking at things here. Of course, yep, Adele is a different hitter this year. Stanton was out there. And I'll give you guys what Jackson liked one more time. Right. So since we've seen everything, we could definitely go back and see what Jackson liked. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Okay, yeah, that game got canceled. So Judge, they liked him for a bomb. Soto for a bomb. Riley Green, that game got canceled. Suarez, a bomb. Couldn't talk you off that. Cam Smith, a bomb. Sean Murphy, a bomb. Riley, a bomb. Vinny, a bomb. Wood, a bomb. Adele, a bomb. Top bets for July 21st. They liked Tampa Bay Rays run line, Miami Marlins money line, Pittsburgh money line. I'm with that. Houston Astros run line seems kind of right. Uh, Yankees money line. Seattle run line. Excuse me. Atlanta run line. Boston run line. Uh, Cleveland plus 1.5. Where they get that shit from? Not against my Cubs. No, let me tell you. Hey, Arizona Diamondbacks money line. And some honorable mentions here was Brandon Young over 3.5 strikeouts. Otto Lopez for a hit. Abrams for a hit. Colton Gordon over 6.5 hits allowed. Yelich under a hit. I'm not going there. Hancock, I didn't check it out. Over 16.5 pitching outs. Adele, a hit. Aranda, a hit. Horner, under a hit. I'm not going there. Uh, Birdsong, 14.5 pitching outs. Interesting. Peace out, y'all. Peace.